Ja, ich muss nachher mal gucken, was da eigentlich steht. Das würde mich jetzt auch interessieren. It's morning already? Now that there are no Monokuma announcements, I don't feel like my usual self anymore. Is it morning? Ich meine, woher sollen wir das wissen? There should be a clock in the lounge. I should head over there and see what time it actually is. Oh, guck mal. Sonja hat tatsächlich Bilder gemalt. Da ist Chiaki, da ist Sonja, da ist niemand. Okay. Let's see, the time is 9 a.m. It's later than I'm used to waking up, but I guess it still counts as morning. Now then, what should I do now? In this kind of situation, panicking will accomplish nothing. It might be better if I spend time like I normally do for as long as I can. I should find someone to talk to, or it might be a good idea to just stay in my room and conserve my energy. Ooh, free time. Ist ja schon wieder. How do I pronounce this name? Gut, ja, zur Freetime. Eigentlich hätte ich ja gerne Freetime mit Nagito noch gemacht, weil das ist eigentlich eine ziemlich interessante in diesem Spiel. Leider habe ich das verkackt. Ich habe nochmal nachgelesen, warum das bei ihm eben neulich nichts passiert ist. Ganz am Anfang des Spiels, wo er noch normal ist und noch nicht so abgedreht wird, das passiert dann ja erst im ersten Gerichtsverfahren, muss man schon ein Gespräch mit ihm machen. Nur dann kann man die restlichen kriegen. Wenn man bis dahin noch keins gemacht hat und dann versucht, das erste mit ihm zu machen, wenn er schon seine andere Seite gezeigt hat, dann geht es nicht mehr. Das heißt, hab's natürlich leider verkackt. Aber ich denke, ich werde also entweder würde ich euch dann einfach empfehlen, nach dem Spiel das nochmal irgendwie auf YouTube bei jemand anderem anzuschauen, oder vielleicht mache ich nach dem Spiel auch irgendwann nochmal Freetime mit allen anderen. Das wollte ich beim ersten Danganronpa ja auch noch machen. Warte ich auch noch auf einen guten Zeitpunkt, wo ich dann mal Zeit habe, das in Ruhe aufzunehmen. Ich habe auch mal ein paar von den anderen durchgelesen. Wer noch so interessant ist. Ich bin mir gerade... Also Akane war tatsächlich überraschend. Sagen wir mal... ja, besonders. Ansonsten würde mich Sonja noch interessieren. Bin ich mir nämlich auch nicht mehr sicher, was bei der so kommt. Nehme ich jetzt Akane oder Sonja? Akane ist sogar in ihrem Zimmer. Chiaki? Ich weiß gar nicht, ob Chiaki im Moment geht. Oder so interessant war, aber kann ich natürlich auch machen. Speichern wir erstmal. Habe ich Chiaki nicht schon mal angefangen? Ist ja vielleicht eine andere Idee, zu gucken, bei wem ich schon angefangen habe. Gut, hauptsächlich bei denen, die alle tot sind. Ja, stimmt, der Chiaki hatten wir schon einmal angefangen. War, glaube ich... Ja, mal gucken. Is Chiaki still sleeping? Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff. Let's play after we get out of here. Okay, Chiaki geht nicht. Ja, ich glaube, die hatte ein paar Events direkt am Strand, die jetzt so halt nicht gehen. Ich guck mal bei Akane vorbei. Die interessiert mich als Charakter eigentlich nicht so wirklich, aber ich meine, dass ihre Freetime ziemlich bekloppt war. Oh, it's you. Is it morning already? What should I do? Should I invite Akane to hang out? Wir können ja mal einmal Akane und einmal Sonja machen, dann gucken wir uns, wer interessiert. I spent time today hanging out with Akane. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Akane a present? What would you like to give her? Ich hätte ja gesagt, jetzt ist irgendwas zu essen nicht verkehrt. Aber haben wir sonst noch irgendwas, was zu ihr passt? Straight Jacket. Irgendwas, was mit Training zu tun hat? Kokosnuss oder Melonen? Gagball, oh Gott. Ich dachte, ich hätte jede Menge Sachen, die was mit Training zu tun haben. Yakuza-Filme, Stardust, Teacup. Wird aber nur komische Sachen gerade. Was habe ich denn? Mikans Unterwäsche. Mukoros Knife, ja. Das ist mir auch schon aufgefallen. Hier, du kriegst jetzt was zu essen. Essen dürfte doch eigentlich immer gut sein bei ihr.
Huh?
I can really have this, right?
All right.
Once I accept this, I'll never return to you, no matter what.
Yo.
Hey, you. Huh? What? What's your name again? It's Hajime. Hajime Hinata. Alright, that sort of sounds like your name. Sorry, I keep forgetting somehow. I'll remember it easier if you keep giving me food or something. Are you an animal or something?
Yo.
Oh well, later. Wait, hold on. We only just started talking. Well, even so, not interested in someone who looks like they have low fighting power. Just from looking at you, you're probably around it too. I don't deal with anything lower than trash, you know. What kind of measurement system is that? Like, why are you focusing on fighting power? That doesn't matter in gymnastics, right? Stimmt, sie ist ja die ultimate gymnastic. Irgendwas, Gymnast. Gymnastics? What are you talking about? I mean, you are the ultimate gymnast, right? Oh, that. Setting records and winning competitions is easy money. Money? You're just doing it for the money?
What?
Yeah, that's right. I've been doing it since this really persistent old man convinced me to give it a try. I've been running and jumping all over the place ever since I was a kid. You know, it's a... what's it called again? That thing where you run non-stop through a bunch of cluttered areas? This is kind of talking about that. It's when you keep running as you jump around obstacles and buildings. Parkour. Street fighting. Is that parkour?
I got it.
Ah, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what the old man called it too. Well, it doesn't matter what it's called. When you get people chasing you, you could just naturally end up doing parkour when you're running away from them. You should try chasing me sometime. I seriously won't get caught. What kind of situations do you get into where you need to do parkour in the middle of the city? She's pretty crazy, but I'm a little jealous of how cheerful she is. After continuing my mostly one-sided conversation with Akane, I left the area. There should be time for me to move around more freely. Okay, nochmal. Ich mag den Bass von diesem Geräusch, wenn das kommt. Das klingt cool. Ist sie in ihrem Zimmer? Offenbar nicht. Okay, da müssen wir jetzt suchen. Karte. Da schon mal nicht. Da auch nicht. Da auch nicht. Da ist sie. In Strawberry House. Was macht sie denn da? Wahrscheinlich Essen suchen. Achso, hängt mit Nekomaru an.
I'm starting to get pumped
Coach
up.
Nekomaru must be way stronger now that he's a robot. What should I do? Invite her to hang out.
I see.
Well, there's nothing to do anyway. Guess I can hear it out every now and then. I spent time today talking to Akane. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? What would you like to give her? Die kriegt einfach nochmal was zu essen. Das habe ich natürlich nicht mehr. Was habe ich denn noch? Habe ich noch was zu essen? Sweet bun bag. Klingt gut. Oh, this one. I'm gonna have this one. As long as I get one of these, I'll be good to go for 10 days.
You.
You look pretty bummed. Are you even eating, Hank? My name is Hajime. You only got the... You only got the H right. Naja, das A auch noch. More importantly, why are you so full of energy? Isn't it obvious? There's yummy food, soft blankets, my room doesn't leak when it rains. Yummy food? Das hat wohl keiner geplaytestet, ne? Dieses Gespräch macht natürlich Sinn, wenn man gerade im Hotel übernachtet, aber jetzt gerade, naja, andererseits, vielleicht ist sie einfach so hohl, dass sie schon wieder vergessen hat, wo sie gerade ist. This place is way better than where I grew up. Seriously? Even in this kind of situation? You know how it is. It's not that strange to find a dead body at the dump in the morning. Where are you from? Trashy place where crappy people are all swept together. Stuff like that happens all the time. How can you say that like it's no big deal? What kind of environment was she raised in? Anyway, since we never had any money, I did whatever I could to earn cash. I even sold my used panties to this noisy pig who kept oinking and painting his panties. By the time I was able to legally work part-time, I didn't have to run away anymore. So when you mentioned parkour before, you were talking about that. But that probably just laid the foundation for being a gymnast. What kind of part-time jobs did you do? I'll bet you probably did stuff like manual labor. Well, I did a lot of things. For some reason, my mom's boyfriend always pushed me into doing weird jobs. Huh?
Like,
At first, one of them told me all I needed to do was serve food, but I never expected to tell me to do it like that. I'm pretty sure Akana is talking about being a waitress, but what kind of waitress? What did he tell her to do? No panties.
what?
What happened? Well...
What's that mean?
Well, anyway, I didn't know what to do. I mean, he told me to do it without panties, you know. That doesn't make sense, right? There's no way I could do something like that. Of course. Right? That would definitely make your stomach cold. That's not the issue.
You.
What? Man, you're annoying. Talking to you make me hungry and for some reason. Alright, guess it's time for me to have my fourth meal. Information Bug oder so. Ich meine, ja, das sollte jetzt eigentlich auch nicht in diesem Kontext kommen können, aber tja. After she said that, I kind of walked away in a hurry. Ich glaube, das hätten wir mal früher mit ihr machen sollen, diese Gespräche. What kind of past does she have? Ich finde es ja komisch, dass da offenbar keiner aufgepasst hat, was Akane angeht. Weil, ne, Chihiro zum Beispiel, mit der macht man dann was am Strand. Chihiro. Chiaki. Mit Chiaki macht man was am Strand. Und deswegen kann man jetzt gerade nichts mit ihr machen. Eigentlich müsste, wo Akane jetzt über Essen redet, man auch gerade keine Freetime mit ihr machen können. Na, was soll's. What kind of pause does she have? Ich meine, ich beschwöre mich nicht. Ich bin froh, dass ich überhaupt mit jemandem Freetime machen kann. Und nicht irgendwie alle möglichen Leute jetzt gerade blockiert sind. I parted ways with Akane and decided to leave the area for now. Na, geht einmal noch? There should be time for me to move around more freely. Ja. Okay. Dann noch einmal Akane. War das vorher auch schon so, dass wir 3-mal am Tag konnten? Oder ist das jetzt nur ein Funhouse so? Ich habe das Gefühl, dass wir vorher immer auf der Insel nur 2-mal am Tag, ich meine, wir sind immer noch auf der Insel, aber als wir noch im Hotel geschlafen haben, konnten wir, glaube ich, immer nur 2-mal mit irgendjemandem abhängen, bevor der Tag vorbei war. Gut, jetzt haben sie ja auch nichts anderes zu tun, ne? I'm hungry. Just looking at the wall is making me drool. What should I do? Invite her to hang out? Talking won't fill my belly, but oh well. I spent time today talking to Akane, so we both could forget how hungry we are. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Yep. Gleich nochmal was zu essen. Ist natürlich auch ein bisschen doof, dass wir jetzt die ganze Zeit Essen geben können, aber im Plot ist es weitergeht, dass sie hungrig wie Sau ist. I can really have this, right? Andererseits, so viel wie die immer isst, wäre es wahrscheinlich auch nicht unrealistisch, dass sie trotzdem, was wir ihr geben, so sauhungrig ist.
All right.
Once I accept this, I never return to him. Yeah. So, hey, you. You're like really small. Harvey? It's Hajime. For fuck's sake. Alright, that's it. I was close. Harvey. Anyway, are you even eating? Well, usually, yeah, but right now, I don't really have much of an appetite, but I am eating regularly, except right now. I see, then it's okay. Whenever I see small things that don't look like they're eating much, I can't help feeling worried. You can't survive if you don't eat when you can, you know? Well, it's true that eating is necessary, but aren't you going a little overboard?
Wait.
Of course not. It's normal back home. Akane, I've been wondering about this for a while, but about your home.
What?
It's not that big of a deal. The only major difference is that I have about 7 little brothers and sisters, and my parents don't work. The only thing? What the heck?
So annoying.
You know, every time you get a new mom or dad, you get new siblings too. Oh, well, that's why I don't really know exactly how many siblings I have. That's... What the... Good lord. You should be friends with Mikan. Then you took on part-time jobs to help support your family? Yep, gotta feed the little ones, you know.
Yo!
When I had my waitressing... Hi, no. When I had my waitressing gig, I'd sometimes steal, borrow leftovers to bring home. I got paid an hourly wage, and I also got tips too, which was pretty sweet. Oh, and I got to keep my panties on too. I didn't let customers motorboat me either. Of course.
Huh?
Why are you so mad? I mean, you're a girl. Don't talk about keeping your panties on so casually. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have asked such personal questions. This is so awkward.
Yo!
Huh, I remember now. I've been yelled at like this before. Back when I was waiting tables, there was this weird old dude who used to come all the time. He was a gymnastics coach. I wasn't really into sports, and especially not gymnastics. But no matter how much I punched and kicked him, he was pretty persistent. In fact, he looked like he was enjoying it. He kept telling me I had an amazing body. He was seriously a gross old dude. But thanks to him, I was able to move out with my siblings and find a new home for us. I see. I think that's good, though. Yeah, I think I'm gradually starting to understand Akane a little better. Not sure I want to. After standing around awkwardly for a bit, I left the area. What time is it right now? Oh, it's already 10 p.m. Just as I thought, I can't get a sense of what time it is when there are no windows or Monokuma announcements. It's still a little early, but I should go back to my room. Das war ja direkt hier, ne? Ja. Da hätte ich eher noch mehr mit Nekomaru machen müssen. Aber das war bei ihm nicht so interessant. Ich habe mir ein paar nochmal online durchgelesen. Und das von Nekomaru war jetzt nicht so besonders. I'm trying to do my very best not to worry, but even I have my limits. I'm hungry. Oh, I heard that.
What are you gonna
Jeez,
do?
are you whining already? It's only your second day. It's so jeez of you to do this that all I can say is jeez.
Viva killing!
You should just stop being stubborn. Hurry up and start the killing already. What do you want?
What?
My, you don't even have the energy to be mad, huh?
News!
I have good news for you guys. You've all lost your drive ever since you guys got here, right? You have the drive of an old man in his 50s. In order for you guys to get your energy back, I'm providing a special service with all my heart. So everyone, please gather at Grape Tower tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. 7 in the morning? There's no alarm clock in this room. How do you expect us to wake up? It's your responsibility, so figure it out. By the way, being late is strictly prohibited.
Bye-bye!
Okay then, goodbye. Mann, es ist ein richtiges Arsch hier drin, ne? Also, gut, eigentlich immer, aber schon ganz schön fies gerade. Service with all your heart, It's no use, my stomach feels so empty, I can't stop thinking about food. If I know Monokuma, there's no way he'll provide that for us. Damn it. I pulled up the thin covers of my futon, desperately trying to ignore my hunger pangs, and went to sleep.
So...
Today, I interviewed random strangers on the street and asked them, what do you hate about Monokuma? Here are the raw results. He has a foul mouth, a terrible personality, and he's a rude pig, but he's still popular despite all that. He's a lazy ass who doesn't work hard at all, and yet he's more skilled and better than people who do. Not only did God give him both hands, God gave him everything. He always talks crap about others, but nobody really talks crap about him. Yet he's willing to die to protect the woman he loves. But he can't live without me. He's usually cold toward me, but he takes good care of me when I'm sick. He
always slaps me around when he drinks, but afterward he cries and gently hugs me. I hate that his job changes every time he gets a new job.
I mean, okay.
He's extremely responsive when other people say things like drinks, group dates, and promotions. I hate that my daughter suddenly got curvier after she enrolled in middle. What does that have to do with anything? Those were the results.
This is troubling.
Oh, I'm so loved. I don't think I'll belong to one person for a while.
I'm starting to feel this strange chill. Well, it obviously must be from hunger. What time is it now? Set up much slower than usual, then headed straight to the lounge. 6:30 a.m. It's a miracle I was able to wake up. As I recall, it's bad if we don't gather at Grape Tower by 7 a.m. I don't expect much from Monokuma, but I guess I should go for now. Ja, weil sonst gibt's ja Bestrafung. Wo ist die Treppe? Ja. Hello? Akana, what are you doing here?
Huh. Well, I've been thinking about the statue.
Based on my gut feeling.
It's not alive or anything, but it has a strong aura. Can't think of it as a regular human aura. This thing might be the most powerful creature on the island.
Starting to get pumped up.
That sure gets me going.
This a person? The nameplate says ogre, so isn't this a statue of an ogre?
All right.
Ogre or whatever, it's fine as long as it's strong.
Yo.
Oh, looks like it's almost time. I'll head over to Grape Tower first. Is she thinking about fighting the strongest creature on the island? Ach ja, Sakura. Good morning, Chiaki. Are you going to Grape Tower? She walked by me without even replying. Hey, Chiaki.
I was sleeping.
You were sleeping. Isn't it dangerous to sleepwalk? Don't fall asleep while I'm asking that.
Morning.
I'll be fine, I think. You don't look fine at all. Want to go to Grape Tower together?
I feel fine, I think.
Is she really okay? Was kommt jetzt? Everyone who gathered here had pale faces.
Man, I'm tired. I'm seriously so tired. Stop complaining. You're bringing me down.
I mean...
But I'm exhausted, man. Not only can we not eat food, but we're being forced to come here early in the morning.
This isn't about you, just you. We're all getting screwed here.
But we're getting screwed the most, man. Obviously, we're more tired than everyone else. I mean, we had to take the contact elevator to get here from Strawberry House. So we had to walk all the way from Strawberry Hall to the elevator and then walk all the way over here, man. The longer you walk, the more calories you burn. So obviously, we're more tired than you guys.
Enough! Stop whining.
Hey, you're fine. You don't have to worry about getting hungry since you're a robot, man.
I'm in a similar situation. I left my charger inside my cottage.
What's this?
Man, you guys are already starting to brag about how unhealthy you are.
Damn it.
You've got a lot of nerve coming here.
Now that we have all gathered here so early in the morning, what do you intend to make us do this time?
No.
I just want everyone to be healthy again.
Healthy?
Hey.
You're losing your drive because you're burning rubber down the unhealthy highway, right? I'm offering this service so that you can all feel healthy again. So, to stay forward, I'd like you to make Monokuma Tai Chi part of your daily routine every morning.
Monokuma Tai Chi?
Alright, start the music.
Oh Gott. Das ist so gemein. Ich meine, wenn man jetzt eh schon Hunger hat und dann muss man auch noch jeden Morgen Tai Chi machen.
Make optimal use.
Oh god, another raid.
Of
Hello,
Earth's gravity.
Aurelia Borealis.
And release yourself from the tension of your conscious self.
Makes me think of that steamed hams thing. The Aurora Borealis.
Control your breathing. Slowly and softly. Move as if you're drawing a circle.
Und Nekomaru ist auch noch voll dabei.
Naturally. just as you are. Relax your body and mind.
This is clearly affecting my hunger. Why exactly do we have to do this? Well, you just answer your question yourself. Because it's affecting your hunger.
Hey, over there! Don't dawdle!
We sure worked up a good sweat. Staying healthy is definitely super important.
Oh, das ist so gemein.
Fuck off. We did a bunch of pointless exercise thanks to you, and now we're hungrier than ever. Good mood.
You
Road
guys...
to good health was not an easy one. It might be painful, but we'll do this again tomorrow. Unless something big happens, I won't allow any tardies or absences. Make sure you remember that.
That is...
You intend to keep making us do this?
Damn it.
Guys, I don't think I'm gonna last till tomorrow.
Damn it!
Enough already. How much longer, man, is this going to last?
This is troubling.
Didn't he say until the killing starts?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It seems the plausibility of those words is finally starting to affect us. If this persists any longer, it wouldn't surprise me if something really did happen.
Damn it!
I don't want to die in a place like this. If I'm gonna die in a place like this, I might as well.
What are you saying? Calm down.
Shut up! Shut up!
Fucking calm down, man.
Damn it!
There's no food. There's no way to escape. If this goes on, everyone's gonna starve to death.
Hey!
Wait, are you telling us just wait until we starve to death, man?
I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
Huh?
Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Huh?
I got it. You're just saying that because you're the traitor, man.
What?
You're planning to make us all weak so you can kill us all.
What are you saying?
Hey!
Fess up, you've been secretly getting food from your future Foundation buddies, haven't you?
I swear you better.
Stop! So...
Making a scene is just going to make us hungrier, so let's just calm down for now.
You're right. Even if you guys fight, our situation isn't going to change.
It appears you cannot escape.
Wait to die from impending starvation or wait for someone to kill someone else before that happens. At any rate, it's a rather difficult situation.
Which is the true hope? I'll just follow what everyone else decides. If you're going to choose, you should hurry. The longer we keep waiting, the closer we get to death.
Oh shit. The conversation ended there. It seems nobody had the energy to keep talking or arguing, so we silently left Grape Town. I'm just standing, but I feel dizzy. My sense of balance is off. It's like I'm in a rocking boat or something. That doesn't mean I should just stay put. If I just leave this matter alone, something bad might happen. It's not like I'm worried, but I should go see how everyone is doing. Und wieder zu Akane. Oh, die Musik hat sich auch geändert. Oder? Das war da vorher noch nicht so. Okay, sie ist in ihrem Zimmer.
I'll hang out with you if you feed me something. If you don't have any food, then I'm good for now.
Oh, ich kann nicht. Ich kann nicht? Oh. Okay. Moment, wie viel haben wir denn mal hier schon? Es kann sein, dass das nächste bei ihr auch irgendwo an einem besonderen Ort wäre. Jetzt sind nur noch 2. Chiaki geht auch nicht. Dann gehe ich jetzt mal zu Sonja. Fragt sich nur, wo Sonja gerade ist. Nekomaru. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob Nekomaru was... Ah, sie ist in ihrem Zimmer. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob Nekomaru als Roboter jetzt ein anderes... andere Freetime hat. Das hatte ich nicht mehr nachgeschaut. Auf der Seite, wo ich die alle nachgelesen habe, stand das nicht. Aber ich kann es mir halt vorstellen. Oh Gott, aber was sollen wir ihr denn schenken?
I am sorry!
My apologies. It appears I was staring out into space for a bit.
Okay. Yes, let us talk about something. I spent time today with Sonia. We didn't say much. She looked like she didn't have much strength to talk. I probably don't deserve it, but it looks like Sonia and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? Was geben wir ihr? Was geben wir ihr? Vielleicht steht hier in Wahrheit auf diesen ganzen kinky Shit hier. Soll ich ihr mal diesen Gagball geben? Was ist das? Guck gerade, aber sonst. Was ist das? Hier.
That is...
Oh. Mist. Wann habe ich zuletzt gespeichert? Oh, das ist eine Weile her, aber ich könnte eben durch... Warte. Ich speichere jetzt nochmal hier. Man kann den Text ja super schnell überspringen. Wo war ich? Wo war ich denn überhaupt? Ach so, das war vor den anderen. Ja, das ist aber auch doof. Naja, dann habe ich es halt verkackt. Ich hätte auch davor speichern sollen, nicht Dödel. Hello, and again, thanks for hosting. So many hostings today. As a principal, I must add him in first or something like this. Oh, sie redet aber trotzdem noch. I must say, this island is truly a wonderful place.
most tight.
Ich glaube, wenn man das erste Mal... ist es, glaube ich, so egal. Stimmt, ich hatte noch gelesen, das erste Mal scheint es recht egal zu sein, was man gibt. Danach ist es dann wichtig. The weather is calm and the sea is blue. Truly a perfect resort setting. That might be true, but...
Oh my.
Did I say something strange? No, I was just thinking that you're strangely calm right now. Sonia, are you really not worried about our current situation? Of course I am worried, and I am also angry. Geez, this is not something to joke about. Who's joking?
However,
What happens next depends on us. As long as we do not kill anyone, this will all be fine. Oh yeah, and thanks for hosting, Foolish Panda. That's a... Wait, is that foolish or foolish? It's foolish. That's an interesting name. Foolish Panda. That's the right attitude, but... Besides, I have come here to learn about your country. I would understand if this were my homeland, but in this case, this land is foreign to me.
well,
I do not intend to kill anyone, and I do not intend to be killed easily either. The way she said that sounded a little dangerous. If this were my homeland, so would this be okay in your country? Anyway, let us forget about killings and cooperate with one another so we can return home quickly. If you have any good ideas, feel free to let me know. I shall also do my best to think of something too. Yeah, you're right. When I speak to Sonia, I somehow feel really positive and optimistic. Das hätte wahrscheinlich in blauem Text sein sollen, weil er das bestimmt nicht gerade gesagt, sondern nur gedacht hat. Such an honor. Oh, vielleicht hat er es doch gesagt. Raise your head. There is no need to worry. What she's saying sounds odd, but she certainly looks the part. Typical of a princess, I guess. Ah, that reminds me. What was the name of your country? As I recall, the country's name was... Hat sie doch gerade gesagt, als ihr was gegeben haben, was sie nicht wollte. It was the Novoselic Kingdom, right? It sounds as though you finally remember. Well, it's not a country I've ever heard of. Yes, that is understandable. It is often overlooked by cartographers. Our Novoselic Kingdom is an extremely small country and governed by an absolute monarchy. Though the population is small, our economy is thriving, so we are not in dire straits at all. For generations, the royal family has protected the kingdom and its people from its neighboring countries. Thanks to that, the people still have complete trust toward the royal family.
well,
And also, wine and chocolate is one of our country's hidden specialities. I see, it really does sound like a kingdom. So, since you're the princess of that kingdom, does that mean you live in a castle or something?
yes,
Of course, the royal family has been living in the royal castle for over 1,000 years.
Though it may be old and small, the castle is truly a wonderful historic building.
Of course.
Of course, it's easy to get lost in our subterranean labyrinth.
Why would you even have that?
And our barracks are fully equipped as well.
So castles really do have those.
Anyway, is it alright if I ask you something as well?
If I can answer it, it's fine.
Who did you have your heart set on initially, and who do you intend to switch to later?
What?
This situation is truly similar to the story of 7 men and women. I believe it is a standard tactic to start wavering and swapping partners.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
Do you really have no idea? It is Japan's legendary drama.
Well,
It starts off really upbeat, but then it gets really serious. I never expected that to happen.
Ach, die hatte neulich auch schon mal irgendwie was mit japanischen Telebi-Dorama am Hut. Ich glaube, die ist total das Fangirl, irgendwie so Telebi-Dorama-Nerd.
I was all like, seriously, what is going to happen? I just could not take my eyes off the screen.
Irgendwie eine witzige Vorstellung. In ihrem Schloss sitzt sie da in irgendeinem komischen Königreich am hintersten Ende der Welt und ist secretly Telebi-Dorama-Otaku.
Momoko's feelings at the time were, my goodness, so intense.
I continued to listen to Sonia extensively talk about Japanese dramas. At least now I totally understand that she's a major J-drama fangirl. Who do you think is the best waifu? Sonia's okay. Let's do that again. That was actually quite entertaining too. After politely excusing myself from my long conversation with Sonia, I left the area. There should still be time for me to move around more freely. But what should I do? Nochmal zum Sichergehen, dass Akane wirklich nicht geht. Ne, okay, Akane geht jetzt wohl nicht. Sonja wieder in ihrem Zimmer. Ja, ich glaube schon. Ja, okay. Ich kann ihr ja jetzt mal so ein Oh-Oh-Dings-Part geben. Sie scheint ja, ich habe halt nichts, was mit Telebi-Drama zu tun hat, ne? Sonst würde ich ihr das ja geben. Prinzessin, schon.
Ah, Hajime, do you have business with me?
Yep, invite her to hang out.
you are right.
It might be good to talk so I can get my mind off things.
I spent time today talking to Sonia. I probably don't deserve it, but it looks like Sonia and I grew a little closer. Okay. Anscheinend, ja, das andere hat ja schon nicht so gut geklappt. Vielleicht so eine Puppe? War gerade gespeichert.
Thank you for your time. I shall gladly receive this. No problem.
By the way, you're really good with words.
Of course.
I have done much studying after all.
You speak really fluently, actually.
Yes.
I do not know how many times I have seen I will arrest you.
What is this again?
When I arrived in Japan, the first thing I did was run across this... what? Spain Zaka?
Oh, I see. I don't really understand, though.
In my opinion, I believe the best Japanese dramas were
Well,
the ones aimed at women between the ages of 20 to 34, just before Japan's economic bubble burst.
Du bist echt gut im Reden vom Wörter, ja.
The trendiness, energy and quality, entertainment was truly at its zenith? Wie spricht man das nochmal aus?
Ich weiß, was es ist, aber
During this period.
I see. It's no use. I can't keep up with what she's saying at all. And what the heck does she mean by bubble? Ach komm, das weiß man
however,
doch. Zumindest als Japanologe.
Like all entertainment, Japanese dramas heavily reference their native culture. Because of this, slang expressions were often used, so there are some things foreigners may not understand. Hajime, if you are willing, would you train me?
Train? Of course I can teach you some things, I understand, but, Baburu Keizai.
Thank you very much. So for example, when lovers go on a ski?
Mein Englisch gerade nicht mehr. Ski, glaube ich, ne?
When lovers go on a ski trip, they always end up trapped by a blizzard, right? In that situation, what do you call the ritual where they warm themselves?
Well, that's not really a ritual. It's how should I put it? It's more like a cliche. Oh, is that so? I certainly thought it was something that is known in my country as Makango. Huh? Makango? It is a tradition in my country. In ihrem Land gibt es also die Tradition, dass zwei Leute einen Skiurlaub machen, dann von einem Schneesturm überrascht werden und sich dann nackig aneinander schmiegen unter einer Decke, um nicht zu... Okay. Whatever floats your boat. According to tradition, lovers cannot become one until they show each other the What the fuck? The Makangos they have grown? Was? What are we talking about? It's too embarrassing, so please do not make me say it. What is a Makango anyway? Huh? I cannot say. You will get a nosebleed. Is it really that embarrassing? What the fuck? I have no idea. I'd like to see her. It seems the Novosela kingdom is filled with more mysteries than I thought. Indeed. Oh, schon 10 Uhr. Ich guck mal, ich mache noch bis zu einem interessanten Punkt. After having an awkward conversation with Sonia, I return to my room. It's no use. I think I've reached my limit. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. If this keeps going until I die, I might as well... What am I thinking? No, if I stay locked up in this place any longer, I'm seriously going to go crazy. Exit. I need to find the exit. Where is it? Where's the exit? Damn it, where the fuck is the exit?
The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land, with the ultimate weapon sleeves. Now that if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room.
That's it. There's still that place. Nobody has gone inside there yet. That life-threatening game is just another one of Monokuma's lies. It's possible that the exit is on the other side of the door. That's right, that's definitely it. Then I should go to the final dead room. I've barely any energy left. I can't even run decently. No, I think actually I can run just fine, see? It works pretty well. Das war im anderen Zimmer, im anderen Gebäude, ne? Das war nicht hier, dann müsste ich jetzt erstmal... Hallo, was macht ihr denn hier? Damn it, I lost again. I just can't unleash my power when I'm this hungry.
Meaningless.
Oh, what a pity, I still haven't gotten serious yet.
However,
Regardless, if I ever decide to get serious with this body, I won't even last a second.
Not yet.
Let's try it one more time. Can't believe they're going at it right now. Is it okay for them to burn their energy like this?
hold on.
You better not exert yourself too much. You haven't eaten in a while after all.
Damn it.
Don't remind me I was finally able to forget about food. Well, you're really lucky since you can still live even if you don't eat. Anyway,
Hey.
since you have that body now, does that mean you can do it with electricity? Do it to me with electricity? Won't it feel so much more amazing with electricity than with your bare hands? I guess I have no choice. When I'm done with you, your body won't be able to live without it. I don't even have the energy or willpower to say anything anymore. Und meinte Nekomaru nicht, er muss zwar nichts essen, aber er hat sein Ladegerät nicht dabei. Dann sollte er vielleicht jetzt nicht unbedingt Massage mit Elektrizität machen. Aber gut. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out.
Hold it.
You can't do that.
'Cause it's bad.
You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. That's not true, Chiaki. The exit's going to be there. There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What are you planning to do once you obtain it? Do you need it?
You
Oh.
had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. It looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, honey.
Right?
Okay?
Chiaki and I went back to Grape House together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death, and there's no way to escape. Is it really okay to just lay here and take it? Or... This morning I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then, all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. Hm? Wenn das mal kein guter Zeitpunkt ist zu speichern und 2 Wochen lang nicht mehr zu streamen, dann weiß ich auch nicht was. Ja, tut mir leid. Aber das passt doch perfekt. Passt doch perfekt. Wieso, was willst du denn machen? Du kannst doch gerade gar nicht laufen. Ha. Entschuldigung. Also. Ach, drei, du quälst du dich gerne selber, oder was? Gut. Aber ja. Das wär's dann erstmal für heute.